Hey, a while back I released my video showing off how triple could be used, but I got a couple comments on how to actually triple in the first place. So I figured I would make a video not only showing off how to actually perform triple, but also how I would personally recommend to start practicing it and just actually being able to execute it in the first place, because it's currently pretty difficult, although it will be a bit easier in the future. And then just how to practice it actually getting chain jumps like this. So the first step to learning how to triple effectively is to know how to actually triple in the first place. So basically, whenever you single jump like that, when you are 0.25 or 1/4 block above the ground, you actually get an additional level jump. So that means that instead of being able to double jump once, you can do it twice, thus making a triple. This can also be chained together multiple times for a chain jump like this. It's also important to note that lobby lag and your ping to the server can affect the timing on this. So it can be very finicky, and I believe next patch the distance is actually going to be increased to 0.5, so it's a bit more consistent and easy to do. But it's still worth to practice it now, because if you can consistently triple at 0.25, it'll be a complete breeze for you once you actually have to do it with an easier window of time. So now that we know what a triple actually is and how to perform it, it's time to start practicing. I found that the most effective ways of doing this is either in a SSM training lobby, or if you have access to it in MPS like this. The SSM training lobby is pretty simple. Just pick a random kit, go down to the ground, and then triple a bunch. Whereas with an MPS, you want a flat map like this, Hyro Modified, or like Skylands, Astron, Extinction, something like that. Just anything that's flat and has large surfaces for you to practice just triple jumping on an even terrain, because it's just easier to do that way, and you just want to get the basic muscle memory down. If you have to when you start, you can look at the ground, get an idea for the timing, just do like this, and just see if you can land a triple. But of course, you are going to have to be looking up and around you. So once you can actually get the timing down, try and look sort of towards the ground or straight ahead while doing your triples. While you're practicing, you may notice you have a couple of issues while trying to triple. The first is that when you go and jump, you don't actually get the triple, and this is that you've done it too high. The second is if you get a really big single jump and you usually don't get the reset. This is generally when you're just doing the jump too close to the ground, or potentially if you're somehow jumping too fast and you hit both jumps at once. So that's just a timing thing that you need to get used to. And the other alternative failure is if you get a bunch of really weak jumps where it just seems like you're just not jumping properly and like you're not going very far. And with that, you're also simply jumping to the point where you're almost touching the ground and it's just messing with your momentum. And so instead of getting a nice clean triple, you get a bunch of really crappy jumps. Those are the two main issues you'll probably run into. So just be mindful of that, understand what you're actually doing wrong, and then see if you can improve it. Hopefully this guide helped clear up some things on how to triple, and hopefully helps you also get better at triple. Remember, for now, the triple timing is a 0.25 window, and it will be likely increased in the future. And it's also worth remembering that your triple timing will change between lobbies, so you just need to test that when you get into a game, and they should be good. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed.